Hello everyone, my name is Peyton, and in this month's edition of Book Club, oh wait, that's not what we're doing today. Okay, my bad guys. Today we're gonna be talking about peptides. Peptides are kind of the latest buzz in the fitness and healing space. And that's actually what these two things right here are for. Actually, they are peptides, and I'm gonna be using them for research purposes over the next 12 weeks, and you guys can check in on me once those 12 weeks are up, of course. But for the next 12 weeks, I'm gonna be using them for research purposes to see if I can fix my knees. If you've been subscribed to me long enough, or if you know me personally, you would know that I've been having knee pain for the last few years. I have no idea why I've been having any knee pain. It's just, yeah, I can't think of any reasons why. Right about now, you might be grabbing your computer or phone screen and shaking it and asking yourself, what are peptides? What are peptides? And the truth is, they are short-chain amino acids that help perform various functions in the body. And you may say, wow, I've never heard of that before. But fun fact is that insulin, like for treating diabetes, insulin is actually a peptide. Peptides are naturally produced in the body, but now, thanks to science, you can help bring in extra peptides to help perform those various biological functions specific to the peptide that you may or may not supplement for research purposes. So the first peptide that I'll be using for research purposes is BPC-157. BPC stands for body protection compound. So already I'm intrigued when it says that, and it is basically a healing accelerator. That is what it's most well known for. BPC-157 helps improve tissue regeneration, blood flow, and reduce inflammation. And that is something that someone who is 26 with 80-year-old knees like myself would be in desperate need of. But it is worth noting that the most prominent of those side effects is the tissue regeneration and tissue healing. What's crazy is that when I was younger, I was hoping that they would come up with a pill or a shot or a medicine that would give me super strength. I'm not talking about steroids, you know, flight, invisibility, the ability to breathe underwater. But now, as I've gotten older, and now that I'm starting to have injuries like in my knees, and then I've had some other various injuries, now it's like, if I could find something that would make me heal like Wolverine or Deadpool, I'd be all over that. The second peptide that I'll be stacking with the BPC-157 is TB-500. This together is known as the Wolverine stack when you combine the two, but TB-500 is a synthetic version of tyrosine beta-4, which is a naturally occurring protein fragment. Wow, that was a lot of science. You'd never guess I got a C in science in high school. In research, TB-500 has been shown to reduce inflammation and improve and promote healing. But the most prominent of those effects is the reduction of inflammation. So when stacking these two peptides together for research purposes, of course, I'm hoping that the TB-500 will reduce the inflammation to reduce pain and also allow the healing to occur, and the BPC-157 is going to come in and help the healing occur much faster now that the inflammation is going to be out of the way. I was very skeptical about it, but I have a friend that I trust that started taking these two exact supplements, or peptides, sorry, and he told me that his tendonitis was going away and some other injuries that he was having were going away, especially his knee pain. So I decided that I should go ahead and try it and give you guys a YouTube video out of it as well. So again, I'm hoping that I can pull off the healing like Wolverine thing, maybe not as fast, but I've been stuck with, knee pain issues for the last few years. Again, still no idea how that happened, but I've been stuck with these knee issues for the last few years. And while it's not debilitating or anything, I would like to get ahead of it and be able to return to doing what I love to do, which was squatting really heavy weights safely on the bar. So if/when this works, we're all gonna live happily ever after, and this will become just the immediate protocol anytime I have any type of chronic or consistent pain or any type of injury. So some of you might be thinking that, oh, this is probably a steroid or a SARM or some type of PED. Sounds way too good to be true. Fortunately, it does not fall into any of those categories. It is just a naturally occurring amino acid that is already in your body. All we're doing is we're taking it and we're putting more into circulation in your body so that way you can reduce your inflammation and so that you can heal faster. And it does not have any long-term side effects or short-term negative side effects like the things I just mentioned, steroids, SARMs, PEDs, like those might have. These two peptides have not been approved by the FDA yet because of course the FDA has our best interest at heart and would never do anything or restrict us from anything that would help us heal faster and avoid those expensive, profitable surgeries, right? Don't worry, that doesn't mean that the second you start taking it for your research purposes, of course, that doesn't mean the second you start taking it that the FBI is gonna bust down your door, put you in handcuffs, and you're never gonna be seen again. All it means is that it's just harder to get it from a doctor because, again, it's not approved by the FDA yet. However, third-party vendors are able to sell it to you directly, and you are able to self-administer. So that's why I've been telling you guys / my FBI agent that I'm only using it for research purposes only. And that's what the third-party vendors will have on their websites, is that it's for research purposes only. So it's important when you're purchasing these peptides that you're going through a safe, reliable company. What does that mean? The 3 things that you should be looking for, aside from good reviews, of course, are number 1, you should be looking for fair pricing because it's very easy to price gouge this stuff and oh yeah, it's worth 10 times more than you should actually be getting it for. Number 2, fast, reliable shipping with good customer service and good policies. And number 3, the most important thing is third-party testing, because some of these companies will do in-house testing and they can say, oh yeah, it's pure, it's 100% pure, this is exactly what you're paying for, and that's actually not the case. So when I was looking for a company to purchase this from, I made sure they had all 3 of those things, and that leads me to today's video sponsor, Amino USA. So after about 2 days of research, like I said, I landed on Amino USA. They had a lot of good reviews online, and I actually spoke to a few people who had used Amino USA, and they were very satisfied with their orders as well. They checked all 3 boxes: safe, fast, reliable shipping, good pricing, and most importantly, legit third-party testing, because some companies, they'll say that they have third-party testing, but they actually don't. I looked into it, it's third-party testing, it's legit, we're all good. So after I placed the order and the order arrived and everything, so there was no like sponsoring on their part, I reached out to them and asked if we could set up an affiliate link or affiliate code or anything like that. So if you do purchase peptides and you go through Amino USA, please use code PAYTON, all capitals, at checkout for 15% off of your order. So starting today, right after I finish making this video, before I even start editing this video, I am going to start taking BPC-157 and TB-500 together every single day for the next 12 weeks. I'm gonna put reminders on my phone, I'm gonna write notes, I'm not gonna miss a day of this. I'm gonna be as consistent as possible. I'll make sure I'm well supplied throughout the whole deal, so that way I don't miss anything. So I'm gonna run this 12-week cycle of this, and I might give you guys a halfway point update. I might just make it some YouTube shorts just to do that instead. But at the end, I'll make a whole video and tell you guys exactly if it helped or if it didn't help. I'm gonna be very unbiased, very straightforward, because like I said, I'm not sponsored by them. I just have an affiliate code, so I'm not incentivized to give you guys false results. But personally, I do believe that these peptides are gonna work and help fix my knees, just based off the people that I trust that have taken them and their results with the peptides. I don't know the exact issue going on in my knees. I just know that it hurts a little bit sometimes and I don't want it to hurt. I haven't had any scans or anything done, so I can't say, oh, it's a torn ligament, it's tendonitis. I don't know what the issue is, but I'm just hoping whatever it is something that can be affected and fixed with the peptides that I'm gonna take. In addition to some other things that I'm gonna be doing, but that's gonna be the next video that I put out for you guys. It's gonna be the entire protocol, every single thing that I'm doing. But I will say that the #1 factor going into this, if my knees are fixed or not, I think it's gonna be the BPC-157 and the TB-500. So before I start taking the peptides, I would say that at the worst, my knee pain gets to about a 5 out of 10, and it has improved significantly. Like, I used to have a little bit of pain when I was walking, definitely when I was exercising. I really had to scale back my leg days. Like, I used to squat 335 for reps, and that was fantastic. I mean, of course, that's probably why I have a little bit of knee pain, but I used to do that. I can't do that anymore. The most I'll squat, and for the next 12 weeks, the most that I'll squat is 185 pounds, which is my current body weight. So yeah, definitely had to scale back a lot. It doesn't hurt that bad to go upstairs, just a little bit uncomfortable, like a 1 out of 10 or a 2 out of 10 pain maybe. But they don't hurt just sitting here. They don't hurt when I walk, so that's a really good start right there. Again, they've improved significantly since I started focusing on my knee health, really started scaling back my leg days, but I'm hoping that after this is over, I can start squatting above 185. I can really crank it out on those leg days, because I feel like maybe I'm paranoid, but I feel like my legs are starting to fall back a little bit. My upper body is, way ahead of my legs, unfortunately. Not significantly, but just enough for me to notice, and that's not good right there. So I'm hoping after this is over, I can just crank out some crazy leg days, and we'll see what happens. I have my fingers crossed for this, and I know some other people with injuries that if this works for me, that they'll start doing it. So I'm really hoping to see some good results with this. So with that being said, that's gonna wrap up today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I seriously appreciate each and every single one of you guys. I hope you guys are gonna follow me on this 12-week journey just so I have, you know, more people rooting for me to be consistent with it and, you know, be on top of it. I have coaching slots open, or I can do workout plans, meal plans, just let me know. All my social medias and my email are in the description below if you need to get in contact with me regarding peptides or regarding you know, getting in shape, getting the best shape of your life. I'd love to help you guys out with that. So I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day. Oh my gosh, can you guys hear that?